Hello, Mercury Mine. How's everybody doing? I really miss you guys. I can't wait to get back and see you soon. This week's lesson is I'm calling Sockball Olympics. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a sock ball, or any ball really, and we're gonna come up with about 5 or 10 different events to try with it. And we're going to just have fun with it. We can compete with your brothers or sisters or parents if you want, or you can just do it by yourself. It's up to you. We're going to get creative with it, and we're going to go through, I'll show you some examples of some events you can try at your house. Now what I've done is I've rolled up some socks and made a ball with my socks. That's what I'm going to use. If you guys want to use any kind of ball, it doesn't matter. You could use any ball that you have lying around the house. Tennis ball, baseball, a little basketball. But I took a pair of socks and rolled them up, and that's what I'm going to use. So the first thing we're going to do before we start our events is some warm-up catching. First, we're going to go two-handed catches. You're going to do 10. 1, 2. You're going to keep your eye on the ball. Have soft hands. Give a little bit when you catch it. You're going to do that 10 times. And you're going to catch with your right hand 10 times. Nice soft fingers, eyes on the prize, all the way into your hand. 10 with your right hand, 10 with your left hand. After you finish 10 with your left hand, then you're going to go back and forth from left to right 10 times. After that, you're going to do some clap catches, 10 clap catches. Clap as many times as you can. Keep your eyes on the ball. 10 of those. And then finally, 10 catches off of a wall. Now, hopefully you have a nice soft ball. You're not going to damage your home doing this, but then you'll catch 10 times off of a wall. After that, we should be nice and warmed up for our first event.
Can I do it?
My first event is the underhand basket toss. I'm going to see how many times I can make a basket in 1 minute. And then when I'm done, my brother or sister or mom or dad can go and see how many they can get in 1 minute. I'm always going to throw from this line right here. I'm going to do an underhand toss. I'm going to step and toss underhand. And I'm going to see how many I can get in 1 minute. Ready, begin. Step, toss. Step, toss. After 1 minute, I'll write down how many I got. My next event is bowling. I've set up a paper towel roll. You can use whatever you have. I'm going to see how many times I can knock it down in 1 minute. Bowling my sock ball. Marks, get set, go. 1, 2. Pretty good, huh? Again. Oh, almost. See how many I can get in 1 minute. Next thing I'm going to do is some target throwing. What I've done is I've set up a target against the wall with some tape. You have to improvise. If you don't have tape, maybe you have chalk, maybe you have something to aim at, as long as we're not, messing up the house, right? So I'm going to throw from this line. I'm going to see how many times I can hit my target in 1 minute. I'm going to make sure I throw properly with a TL step turn. I'm stepping with my opposite foot. Here I go in 3, 2, 1. How many times can I hit my target? Go! Look at me again. That's a fun one. My next couple events are going to be more soccer related. This one is 1 minute of soccer juggling. I'm gonna count how many times I can hit the ball up with my knees or feet, anything but my hands. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many can you get in 1 minute? Next one is soccer kicking. I'm gonna see how many times I can kick it in between this goal that I made out of pillows, and I have to kick it from behind this line here. See how many goals I can score in 1 minute. 3, 1. Your turn, Becky, your turn. 2. When you're kicking, make sure you step right next to the ball when you kick. Step right next to it. Oh, almost. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Scoot back, step next to the ball, keep your eye on the ball. How many can you score in 1 minute? This next one is gonna work out our abs too. We're gonna transfer the ball from our feet to our hands, back and forth, as many times as we can in a minute. Once you get it in your hands, you need to touch the floor with your hands and then back to your feet. Touch the floor and up. Touch the floor and up. Touch the floor and up. How many times can you get it in a minute? That's a hard one. This one's pretty fun. I'm gonna put the ball between my knees and hop down and get it in the basket as many times as I can in a minute. In 3, 2, 1. You gotta drop it in the basket with no hands and then start again. 2. 3. Let's see how many my son Beck can get. Ready, set, hop. Good, put it in the basket. Almost, get it up, get it up. All right, high five. This next one's gonna be hockey shots. Now I happen to have a hockey stick. Maybe you have one, maybe you have a bat, a baseball bat, a pool noodle, a stick. Maybe you can find a broom. A broom probably would work. A golf club. We're gonna try to see how many hockey goals I can score in a minute. I'm gonna make sure my hands are separated. So I have one hand at the top and my dominant hand down low. And I'm gonna see how many shots I can make in a minute. 1, 2, 3, go. 1. Is that in? No, no good. 2. Keep your eye on the ball. Keep your hands separated. Don't high stick. Oh, almost. Oh, uh-oh. That's a fun one too. Maybe you have a tennis racket. How many hits can you get in a minute? Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your turn. Get it to me. That's it. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. For my final event today, this is going to be, let's call it golf, throwing golf. So I'm going to start here at this line. I'm going to see how many throws it takes me to get it into the bucket that I have set up on the other side of the house. Now this is fun because you can set the bucket up in different locations. So you can complete one hole, see how many throws it takes you, and move it to a different spot. You could take turns with your brother or sister setting up the holes. Let's see how many throws it takes me to make it into the red bucket. So, here I go. 1. I like to jog to get some exercise too. Wherever it stops, that's where you throw your next one. From here. 2. Oh, this is a tough shot right here. Maybe we can get a picture of it. The red bucket is way down there by the shed, so I gotta try to get it under these trees here. Here's my 3rd shot. Off the house, off the AC. That was 3. Let's see if I can make it in 4. Oh, so close. That was 4 and 5. So I can write down my score. I got a 5 on that one. Now we'll move the bucket to a new spot and try hole number 2. In golf, you usually do 9 holes or 18 holes. So that's another option you can do. That's a lot of fun too. That's my ball. That's my ball. Catch. Almost. My ball. So those were just some examples of what you can do for your own softball Olympics. You can come up with your own events. That was fun. My heart's beating. I was running. I was getting exercise and enjoying myself too. So I hope you enjoy this lesson, and I hope I see you soon. Until next week.